versus Southsea. We got Malpass running against Houghton for the volleyball, and Latoy against Davis in the dodgeball. Let's see this one. Exciting game forthcoming. I'm backing Southsea on both of these runs, actually. That's on my gut, though. I don't know.
My gut says the control goes to LQC, but Southsea come away with the volleyball.
Malpass moving at pace. Both balls now going into the hands of LQC. Quick trade here. I'm going to see there's a call being made as a dive, I think. Call made. Was that against Southsea?
It's for an injury. Okay. The cameras will be pointing away at this point. I actually was focused on where the quaffle was going at the time. I think once Latoy knew they'd lost the foot race for the dodgeball, they went to challenge the uncontested on LQC side. And then I think it's just a bump in the bodies here.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure exactly what happened. I'm not going to comment on what happened either.
Yeah, of course.
The volleyball is now roughly at the halfway line for LQC when we resume play. We shall see. But interesting that Houghton lost that foot race.
We talked him up, but you can never doubt Malpass.
No, I think Malpass just got the lane. As I said, he got the lane, got out there, got into the space. The good signs here is that Latoya sat up and talking to the medical, standing up now. Very comfortable. We'll hope for.
We're looking at the rosters. Mikey sent back to for the bludger. Good trade there by Mariana. Still a situation where control is in the hands of LQC. Goes over the top. I don't think we're going to see a back here. Bennett gets hands on. And let's see now what we can do with Southsea.
Bernal with the ball now coming out this. So unfortunately there, the not pass from Malpass, a little bit too high out of Elliot Fisher's reach. But otherwise, pretty route one.
Yeah. So we've seen a quite tight cavalry wall being deployed at the moment. We're still going to see them go up. Mikey's going to roll this point chaser, and you expect to see someone from LQC set up, but it takes a little bit more time. Sending up that same player. Let's see what Jeeves can do with the quaffle here. Orange going to roll the same player again. You'd expect to see a step up, but they're just holding on the hoops. They're worried about the shots rather than the drives because it is quite far back. So
the difference is that Southsea are playing what is becoming more known as the handball or kite
here by Cunningham.
Good trade.
Press on here. There's a trade there. No bludgers here for
Chambers not paying attention.
Side. Gets rid of it, goes in the hands of Amy. Good,
good play by Houghton there.
He's going to see if Houghton can get it. Kicks it back, but Malpass is going to get hands on, and we're going to go here because there's a little bit of a bludger situation going on. Let's see if he can finish it. Oh, no good. Fish should have a chance here. Goes through, hoop there, unopposed. That brings the score to 1-0 to the favour of London.
So the breakdown in communication between the Southsea beaters, McConaughey getting wrapped up, but then also getting too involved in the beat-up battle here, preventing, basically giving the lane to Malpass to basically drive. Unfortunate miss. Ball with Bernal now on our near side of the field, looking for an option.
Right, brings it behind. Malpass on point, wearing that green headband. First reset used here, back into hands of Houghton, number 27. Again,
that's where we're seeing the pitch come into its factor. That pass normally probably wouldn't be a reset.
Yeah,
Jags running around now.
No, LQC being very conservative with their bludgers here. Such a patient defense. Brings it out. Turnover to Malpass. That's very good. Harry catches a beat on the backside, and Mikey is back in the keeper zone, dealing with it. We've seen the ball come down, Naples coming down, Treat's going to put some pressure on Mikey, but he just runs away. Pass goes over into the hands of Fish behind. No bludgers in the way right now, but Emma's under a bit of pressure here from Mikey. They've not deployed it. Let's see where we can get. Wrapped up now. It's going to be a hard job to dodge this beat. Goes back to Malpass. No use of the reset. No real resources expended here by LQC in that attack, but the beaters for Southsea really having to do some running around to make that offense go away. Beaters brought up now. We see Trick on one flank and Froblich on the other.
Yep.
See what we can do.
Ball back to
moving around.
They're trying to slowly play this forward, let the beaters make a play on Mikey, but Mikey has stood solidly in that middle sector of the hoops.
Nice bit of a screen here from Harry. They've been running this one beater line for quite a long time. It looks very good. Fish lurking behind, very tall, new to this style of LQC, but let's see what they can make happen. Goes over, but it's caught by Benel.
Yeah.
Drive is on, lots of bludgers on the floor in the favourite. Southsea have control. Surely they'll be able to finish this. Oh, what a ball! Jags finish.
Lovely work. Beautiful break.
That brings the score now to 1-1.
Lovely counter-attack there, brought down the wing where there was space. Lovely look to Jags, beautiful run into and beautiful call as well.
And Southsea have come out of that with bludger control as well, which is very impressive.
Aggression is every key in this.
Pays off. Good counter.
Fish with the ball
right,
now.
Okay. Bit of a trade.
Plays it down to Davies.
Trick
Davies
has to
on
call
the
for immunity, but the attack's going on anyway. Faye Davis down this wrong flank.
Back to Fish.
Elliot catches it.
Fumble to the reset. That's okay.
Again, we're seeing more resets than we normally would because of the length of this pitch, right?
Yeah.
Things that, like you said,
but
would have become
the
just safe passes to a reset are now gone. And you only get one of them. No resets left, and it's now an opportunity for Southsea to put some control in. Because they've got the control here. If it goes wrong, there's going to be a scoop up. And I think it's okay. That's all on the ground. Harry's going to go. Back to Malpass, who's already spending a ton.
Spencer crashes into Houghton in the air, but the counter is on.
Clean work here. Surely
Houghton. Lovely done there by Houghton.
That
unlucky beat there by Trick as well.
Again, great bit of beater defence here by Southsea. They're really making it look comfortable. And that brings the score to 2-1. Maybe not what we were expecting.
Southsea are capitalising on this solid defence they're setting. They're playing very aggressive on defence. Forcing the LQC chasers to move the ball more, like making them have to pass, making them having to play passes that they're not comfortable with.
And it's worth mentioning just quickly that both of the star players we'd associate with these teams, Jack Couture and Seb Waters, haven't really touched the pitch yet apart from that initial play.
I'm going to be honest, there are way more star players in my opinion on Southsea at this point. I would say players like Mikey Orridge, Sam Spencer, Dan Burnell, they're the sorts of names, Matthew Houghton, I'd associate with the star players on Southsea.
Legacy players then?
Legacy players, yeah. Latoy being probably the biggest legacy player. Oh, good run by Spencer, unfortunate.
Doesn't go through, let's see if Jags can finish it. Reset is the call, Houghton wants it back in hand, but Jags isn't finishing it, does it?
Jags getting wrapped up now, let's go to Malpass.
I should have done that reset. Beat goes wide onto Malpass, not much in between him now and that goal, just Houghton, loops over to Ruben, catches it, brings the score to 2-2 even. Well, it looks like we're going to see a call made here.
Yeah, it's because the ball went off pitch. Very far on this side.
Okay, goal is good.
Okay, so the goal is still good. It was just a pause while we recovered the ball, which went a bit further than we expected.
I'm not blaming you.
Ball back with
okay, no, yep, score 2-2. Okay, that goal was still good.
Goal was called good. Houghton picks the ball up though. Now centre field has Spencer to his left. Aaron to his right. Ball over to Spencer now. Spencer
Harry
with the ball.
Quite aggressive angle. Hands it off. He's going to try and put some contact in on Dan Trick by the looks of it. Let's see how much they can buy it. Mariana, the other beater here, one of these recent Olympian
looking to clear out Houghton from the backside.
Yeah, takes the trade. Mariana then moves to deal with Harry and Houghton, leaving.
Great beat on Houghton there. Good work.
Harry's going to run off with control here. No bludgers.
Trick can put the hit in.
Yeah,
puts the hit in. Oh, good hit by Dan Trick.
Was that a beat on Ruben? Okay, we're going to see a brooms down here for another injury that seems to have happened in the LQC keeper zone. In the offensive play you saw there, it was a quite good attack, but after a good pass off from Malpass, Ruben ate a beat from Mikey Orridge, and then with it we're going to see a turnover to Southsea result of that, unless we do decide there was some kind of foul made here in the beat.
They're going to see what happens in the beat game over here. It was a good hit by, in my opinion, what I saw, because I actually was looking at that, not the quaffle game.
I was on the quaffle.
I was focused the other way because I could see that if Trick made that tackle, could control get turnover, which it has. If the refs make no call and it's just an injury sub, then it is what it is. It was, from my perspective, clean hit.
Yeah. Doesn't look like a call's going to be
It was a good steal, but Pelican just needed to get that ball back a lot faster. It was just unfortunate.
First sub here for Southsea the beta game. Because of this injury sub, we're going to see Swan on number 19 running with Mikey Orridge. It's going to be interesting to see how this affects the tempo of the game, because Harry and Mikey were a pretty devastating pair for this first 5 minutes.
I don't think it changes. Jalith is an incredible beater as well. I don't think that changes too much. But now with the ball now lobs it back to Houghton. Oh, what a
long arms from Ruben. How's going to get it anyway? Is this going to go off pitch?
Yes
it is.
Good decision by Seb to let that roll out of bounds. Bring the ball up slowly. I now expect Seb to command the troops forward.
What's the score? 3-2. Was that wasn't it 2-2? Was there a goal that I missed?
Probably. I don't know if there was a goal down here prior, but as far as I've seen, I'm not sure. Oh,
good shot from Ruben. Recovered though. The pass execution is a little bit spicy in respect to Geneva's in great space here. I'd love to see her throw.
I don't think Houghton has that range. If it was Spencer, I believe it, but I don't believe so. Geneva could get the one-on-one
on the left. Let's see if she can finish it.
I think
lovely position. You're going to go back.
Oh,
here.
good kick, but that is.
Can she recover it?
Chambers picks it up. Mikey beat. Good beat there by Mikey, realising Seb was out of their zone. Ball now across to Becca Jeffs on the far side for Southsea.
Control here in the possession of Southsea
to give space. Just the ball still. Southsea now resorting to the box offence instead of the kite that they were previously executing.
Close there.
But now lobs it up. No one there.
I think that's
Chambers to pick it up now.
Right? Blue ball.
So,
yeah.
No, blue ball called. Beat before.
Goes back. Beat before on that pass.
2020. Yeah, thank you. It says.
So yep, score now 2020 for both these teams. What's the time, Sam?
I'm afraid can't have that at the moment.
No worries. There is a time. I'm going to say it's about 6 or 7 minutes.
I think it's longer than that.
Okay.
This game has been
good drive on from Ruben. Beat goes wide. Shot goes wide as well. Back into the hands there.
Acres of space if he wants to take
big throw there by Trick. Not recovered. Swats it. Beat down. Mikey gets beat. I think we're going to be able to recover that one though. Let's see what Ruben can do here. Most players on the ground. Horton managed to get the
green.
Thank you.
So keeps the ball.
Okay. So I've been told it's about 12 minutes into the game, so I was definitely wrong. Okay. This is a very close game with
great beat by kick beat there.
By the looks of it, unless we see a real change in pace,
press should be called here.
You want to see it, and
good pick out there by Seb.
You can go
Seb
forward.
to take it the other way now. No, he has none. There are none. So we're going to look for the offload to Ruben. Ruben pops it back to Davies. Davies coming now on the inside. Takes the shot.
Goal is good. Score 3-2 now in the favour of London. How's this game matching up to your expectations?
It is exactly where I expected it to be. I thought it would be a higher scoring affair personally, but the defense has been excellent from both sides. I would say Southsea's defense has been on point this game. I think LQC have had a lot of opportunities where they could have scored, but have either fumbled the pass.
Game time is 10 minutes. Timeout called by Southsea.
Timeout being called.
1 minute
I think it's a
starting
smart
now.
move. I think you're at a point in the game where calling a timeout to get that sort of tactical change that you need to make. You started out so well on defense that coming back, you probably want to keep that defense going, but you need to figure out why are we making the mistakes on offense? Where are we not taking advantage? There has been a few opportunities where the ball's come out here to Geneva and there's been not acres of space, but can they beat those two players in front of them? There's no beater defence helping because the beaters are also being distracted by the very aggressive play that Southsea are priding on their beaters. So that gives you a slight window as a chaser to be able to maybe take that extra step inside to make a play to shoot or take a play to pass. So how aggressive Southsea want to be with their chaser game is really important here.
So that's the call about what you want to be doing if you're in the boots of Southsea. What do you think LQC need to change? Because it's
catching. Getting these clean passes, making the clean plays around hoops that we're used to seeing from them.
Here's the thing. I don't think you can make that offload to a player over there if Mikey still has the ball in his hand. You need to draw the beat from him before you can get rid of it.
And there's a moment I think where I've seen, I don't think I've seen it enough, but there are moments where the Southsea defense, when it does collapse, you need to capitalise rapidly because they are very good at getting back into their shape.
So resumption of play, we're going to see Southsea have the quaffle and the volleyball and the dodgeballs. Control is firmly in the hands of London.
Yeah. And I think we're going to see a change from Houghton to Latoy. I think Latoy is coming back. They look happy. I think don't think there's...
Latoy's been in the sub box for about 5 or 6 minutes now after that original injury.
Longer than that. Start of the game. Start of the game till now. So yeah.
Well, I clocked them that long ago. Let's see. Yeah, looking forward to this sub. Yeah.
We'll see how that changes the gears as well. It's good after a sub to bring a couple of different players on, see how that affects the game.
Yeah, absolutely true. Oh. So I'm looking forward to this one once it hits Snitch on pitch in
it's going to be chaos.
6, 7 minutes.
It's going to be chaos.
It's going to be a little bit wild. But yeah, it looks like, unless it's a real strategic shift after this timeout. Score is 30. Okay, scored. KWT's moving. 30-20 the score.
Exactly as we expected.
Unless we see a real shift in pace.
And now you can see the aggression now coming out here from.
Very. Okay. Get the ball, Scott. Get the ball.
Yeah.
Orange. Faye on point.
Scott
here.
Back to Latoy. Latoy looking to drive now. Takes a shot. Great block by Seb. Waters keeps it inbound.
Perfect. Let's see what LQC
high
can do
pressure aggression. I think this is what we're going to see more out of LQC. I think they've realised we can't afford to sit on our laurels. Napalm coming now for LQC onto Southsea. Will Mikey be able to stop this? Okay, we're going to see.
They've sent number 19, Swan, after this bludger.
Smart.
It's going to be difficult
Smart to contest it. Smart to contest it.
But we've kind of. I want to see the contact here coming into Mikey. This is a good way to handle him when you can. It's on the ground. Seb's on the ground as well. And it looks like there's not really much we can do here.
Popped out by Seb.
Latoy going to do a lot of contact. But dismounts during that tackle. Looks safe. Not too bad. Has to go back to hoops. Ruben's in a lovely space behind. So Sam,
great on Davies there.
You have to wait for him to throw it. It just doesn't work every time. And that's going to see a turnover. And the counter looks like it's okay.
No, it's not.
There looked like a bit of movement, but control was there.
The beaters of LQC were back.
I got a little bit enthusiastic.
Yeah, I know you did.
I saw some movement. I saw the spark of fury.
But bringing on Latoy seems to have brought in a bit more aggression on that point chaser that we weren't seeing.
Good hit. Harry back now after that injury as well.
Making a play. Oh, great steal there by McClenaghan.
Okay, so a call being made here. I assume it's going to be something to do with that contact. Might have been some.
I think it's an injury sub.
Oh, okay. Didn't he?
Injury sub.
Yeah.
I think it's just a very physical game. This one, you do expect there to be a lot of big hits.
Ruben, right? Yeah.
Who are we going to see on for Geneva then?
It's
going to be a yellow for Ruben. You lifted them off.
No,
the ground,
great. No,
dropped them.
hold on.
So it's right.
Can't read the name, and I don't have the roster thing.
Yellow card.
I'm going to
LQC 50. Illegal wrap.
There are
okay, foul. A yellow card being called here
on Ruben. Okay, so ball with back to Southsea and LQC down 1. The drive is on if Mikey
control here in the possession of
Mikey did risk the beat on Seb.
Just a bit too fast. Managed to get back to the safety using that green headband.
I'm just surprised that they're letting Harry sit where Harry is sat with the bludger.
With the
dodgeball.
Yeah.
Ball back into Waters' hands.
Is that little hop, the long hand's going to get
Harry lobs it back to Mikey. Mikey throwing it back now to the halfway, to their keeper zone to keep control.
Makes him run just a little bit further.
It allows Mikey to play. And now the press is on. Bang. Good block.
Lovely swat there by Waters. Going to have to
launches
it over. That's a
Scott now to turn it. Go. Scott.
A lot of balls on the ground.
Scott, who is
dealing with.
Latoy, trying to run through 1 through 2. No goal. Great work by Seb.
Is that good? It looked it. Lovely bit finish.
Waters countering. There is nothing between Waters and the hoop now. Bang. Easy counter for LQC though.
Okay, so Broom's down here. Not sure what is happening. So that was impressive work on that offense. I didn't think it was going to work. I'm happy it did.
Be real blunt. Very impressive work on the offense from Southsea, but Seb Waters' counter there just looked up, saw that no one was paying attention.
Overextended quite a bit.
Yeah, and they committed so hard to that offense.
Sent 2 chasers up there for that little scrum on the ground. So if this goal is good, as I think it should be, it's going to bring the score to 4-3 in the favour of
LQC. And you can see now both teams, I think after that timeout, they've come out with, we have to play aggressive. We can't afford to let them have space. We can't let them play into the hands of, let's let them move the ball around. It's easy. No, it is now, let's get physical. Let's put these big hits in. Let's play to our strengths. Both sides have some really good hitters.
Absolutely.
So we're expecting to see more of that as we go.
So some lengthy discussion here happening. I'm sure you're probably mic'd up to the referee right now and you can't hear us, and Sam's technology is vastly defeating whatever nonsense I can make up here.
Yeah, I know. We're overturning that because I was a bit further around the side. I didn't see how.
So we've had 2 good goals and you're overturning.
I don't know what it means. I think it may be how the contact was initiated.
I don't think
that's all I can speculate on from what I was seeing from our perspective. I was focused on scoring that goal. I picked that up immediately.
I've got to say, that's more knowledge than I've got in attack guard.
Yeah.
You'll have complaints.
It's also because it all took place on this far side of the field away from us. So I'd say it's the far right-hand side of the field from our perspective. For anyone who's curious of our perspective, we are to the left, slightly to the left of the cameras that you can see. So back right corner of the field where the foul, I think, took place. So we're going to see what's happened. I think there's also going to be a couple of things the captains want to raise. I think there is a bit of contact issues that people might be having, bit of it being a bit too physical. Not too physical, but like, there are certain...
Got to watch out for safety.
Safety, yeah.
The best way to look after safety is always to speak to the ref and make it clear the stuff that you're worried about. Send over some concerns.
Raise your concerns, and if the ref is fine with what's going on, then they're fine with what's going on.
And if they're not, then be quiet. Yeah.
No
back chat.
Why not?
We're going to overturn both hoops on no hoop.
That's 2 different things.
No.
We can't reset. The call was made.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate. I apologise. I'll pick it up again. But that goal will stand, and that goal will stand. There is no foul here.
So the score should be 4-all?
The score will be 4-3.
4-3
to you, yeah.
To you guys, yeah. It was 3-2 before that.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no change. All right.
Yeah. So, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We'll stand back.
So just to check, so Ruben is then released then. That goal was
Yeah. So both goals were good. So the score is 40-30.
Let's see that they where it is. Am I worried about one team being able to run it in the Quaffle game more than the other?
Good question.
And I'm looking at it, and I'm actually going, I favour Southsea at that point. I like.
40, 30 to
So it's 4-3. Same with that last goal. Great little play there. Good counter.
So you back Southsea on the
I think when we get to that part of the game, it will depend on how well LQC can defend the driving aspect of Southsea's game. I think Southsea have some excellent drivers of the ball, and some players with excellent speed.
Let's not get it twisted. Both these teams can run in straight lines, right? But it's about who can tackle. Big scrum falling on the ground. I don't know who's going to be able to clean this up. It's very close to the Southsea zone, but Harry's been able to get up there. A good block here. 25's got a bit of a line. He's swatted out by Malpass, but
picks it up in his zone.
Keeps it up in the zone. No contact on there for the keeper immunity.
That was scrappy.
And it was impressive there that Southsea were able to use the dodgeball to influence that game, even though it was so close to the hoops of LQC.
They're playing that aggressively.
They are. They have to.
And I think they're playing with that no lose attitude. Oh, great beat by McClanagan. Gives Malpass.
Oh, but it's got nothing, but it doesn't matter because all the beaters are in the wrong place. That brings the score to 5-3 in the favour of London.
The counter is on now for Southsea. Launched back to Mariana.
Let's see if the talk.
Oh, cheeky there by McClanagan.
Kicks one back. They've got control.
But Southsea not capitalising there.
No.
Really, they really should have taken advantage. That was some great little beta intricacy play by Southsea there.
Southsea isn't like typically a big team. They're very fast. There's a couple
they
bigger
are
people.
Quite physical. I would say they do have some physical players. This line, I think, is a more pass-heavy lineup. When you put the likes of Spencer out there, got very good range. Latoy, very good range. Also can be quite threatening on the
good angle. Let's see.
Jags! That's unfortunate. Good block there. Picks it up. Pressured by Malpass. Straight to the hands.
That's the wrong player. Okay. He's in a bit of trouble. Ball out. Okay. Oh, okay. That's. Oh,
great
catch! Some shouts here, a little bit of confusion. Maybe a couple fouls on both sides.
I'm going to be honest.
I think there was definitely a kick after beat there by Harry. But
I think not. I think yes. I think that was offset by the fact that he was wrapped. They were wrapped.
They were wrapped from behind.
Whilst the kick was going on. I don't think it was we messed up kind of thing. I think the rest here in this bit, where there's a little kerfuffle around the off broom, where someone was off broom,
off pitch as well.
Mikey should not be making those kind of calls. If I'm a ref, I actually would say to Mikey, can you not make those calls? They are my discretion.
So big patch of interesting
great beat there by Harry.
If Elliot's going to get it.
Fumbles the ball, pops it back.
Dave, you are big enough. You are big enough.
Fish with the ball now.
You are big enough, the call from the bot. Okay.
Well pass of the ball now in the centre of the field for LQC. Control with Southsea. Takes it to the far left side.
Runs it around.
Great trade.
Good trade.
Great trade.
Obviously.
Lobs it up to Fish.
Oh, Fish.
Oh, good block.
Great bit of contact there. Absolute hits put in by Southsea. You thought they'd have that for sure. Latoy takes a run at it, but Fish is standing in front of him, and they decide not to.
That double down play, doubling up in the chases on Fish there really makes it difficult, because as soon as the ball goes up, as long as I can get, if Fish goes to the ground, and as long as I can get towards that arm, that will cause a lot of problems. An unfortunate pass there. That looks like it's it's gone over the boundary.
Blue ball.
And yeah, Chambers diving to try and keep that inbounds.
So the stakes here is that we're 5-3 in the volleyball game, and one more goal for LQC will mean that if there is a catch in favour of Southsea, we'll be in an overtime situation.
Yeah. And I think this is where LQC want to get to, where they're a bit more comfortable. They feel like it's not out of range, but it's enough where I know I can beat you in the quaffle game. I'm proving it now, but it's not been comfortable. I can beat you. I can beat.
It's all about
ball popped out. How to lose it. And Harry McGregor creates the space and a lovely goal to make this more level than it was before.
5-4, lovely catch from the ground, lovely counter. Took it on the run. I love it when we see that dribble play. It looks gorgeous.
So now two more required for LQC to get it back.
Oh, it's spicy! It's spicy! Seekers starting to head over, I think. We're seeing
Pernell versus Jonathan.
And we've also got Raj in yellow. We'll see who they send first.
They're going to send Raj, I think.
It's probably going to be Jonathan.
Well, yeah, I feel like LQC
on that left, but they've got control. They're going to have to make a really nice cut.
LQC are going to cycle the ball. I think they're going to try and play for as long as they can to try and get control back. I think they have to.
You need control for this thing coming up. Is that after beat? Maybe not. We'll see.
Not called.
Fish with the ball.
Pressure being applied now. Fish taking it to the very far corner. Lobs it back to Benan. Now here. Number one with the ball for LQC. Cross to Ben now with the ball. Plays it.
Intense. This has been a really lovely game.
Oh, great beat.
Oh, but it's not going to result in anything apart from getting that ball upfield. Goes behind to Fish. Pressure on him from Spencer. Over the top to Malpass. Peter sent back.
Popped
number
off to
27
one
Houghton on point. Let's see what Geneva can do here. Back to number one. Such patience here from LQC. Without the control, they're really having to wait for it. Moving it around. Harry's a bit out of position now, but
I still trust the fact that you got Mikey.
Yeah, you got Mikey there. You're not in danger. It's just making it a bit easier to trade with.
Oh, and that's a great
that beat gets missed.
Oh, and a lovely goal there by Fish, but they're going to look to counter.
There's a trade, but
no pass. No pass. No, smart. Very smart there by Ben. Very smart.
That was a bit rude, wasn't it? Do you see that beat out the air? It went over the top, and I think
he's allowed to do that.
I know, it was spicy. It was just,
Houghton frustrated that no pass basically kited the ball.
I don't know what the punishment is, but I think what Ben was doing was wrong, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the call is there.
So I'm pretty sure it's a blue card for interfering with a dead quaffle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that.
It's whether or not Frolish can get to that bludger before, the dodgeball, sorry, on the furthest one away from us, before Mikey can make a play for it.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
And I have a feeling Mikey will make a play for it.
But Mikey's under quite a bit of pressure here from Trick. We're going to expect.
And they gave a blue card to Ben for, I don't know why, what the blue is for on Ben.
Something to do with the interfering with the ball while it was on the ground, right? But after the goal.
After the goal, the fact it's a dead ball foul. My personal opinion. I may not have the rules right.
Screening the ball from being picked up, right? Potentially.
But if he's standing over it, which is what it looks like. Houghton had an angle to pick it up. It's more from a defensive point of view.
It sounds like something that Eamon, as one of the most tenured and qualified referees in the UK, would know about, having read the rule book, whereas I'm a schmuck, right?
I've read the rule book maybe enough to pass the AR test, and that's about it.
So there's probably some illegal thing that Houghton has done to do with that ball down that we don't know about, but they do, that maybe you've been told about.
I think it's also because it impacted the play of the game, which is what I think the foul is called for.
So that's now a foul against the keeper. We now see Fish taking the green headband.
But I have a feeling it's a foul where I think that LQC would rather commit that foul because you're stopping the counter, and if the counter is scored now, which it should be, because Houghton is very speedy. Good screen there by Spencer. Yeah. What did it cost you? It cost you a foul.
But blue doesn't stack, right? There's no risk in a red, right?
No. Yeah, Ben would need to get 2 more blues for it to even have meaning and become a yellow card.
Yeah.
So it's not the worst card to take. Score now, what, 5-4, I want to say?
6-5, it's 6-5. 6-5 in favour of LQC, I believe.
Okay, but 1 goal difference.
Yep.
Still had it right that it was a 1 goal difference.
We're going to see Seekers being released now.
Purvis
sent home thanks to the control. Raj is going to have a little bit of a chance here unless Trick goes for it. No, protected.
Oh, missed again.
Let's see if Mikey can set it up. Takes the beat. Mariana and Trick come out this one with control. Sends Raj home.
Purvis is great beat there by Trick.
And we're just going to see a nice little pile-up on the ground. The rules have changed now, so this is going to go in favour of the defending player if this gets held for an extended period of time.
Almost there.
Okay, brooms down being called because of the result of that pile-up on the ground. What used to be able to happen, this has happened in a couple influential games, is that during a Snitch on pitch, there's no brothers involved. 2 people hug each other in a ball for 20 minutes while we have a...
grounding. Intentional grounding is no longer a thing, whereas now you can't ground, and if you get grounded, there is a turnover. It will be a turnover the other way.
Over there. Yeah, so... But it looks like there seems to be some longer query, a couple of refs and a lot of players over there that we'll see resolved in a minute. Few queries being put towards...
I'll be honest with you right now, Zach, I'm more focused on what is going on in the flag runner game. I mean, Purvis has currently got a free run at it, unless Mikey can absolutely leather a throw in.
With Trick in the way as well, potentially body blocking. So
it's more, can you get the ricochet beat?
Yeah, maybe. Is Raj mounted at the moment on the way back, or is Raj...
I believe so, but I also believe that the turnover has been called.
But Mariana's right there, so...
Davies is given Davies shown a blue.
Again, not particularly consequential at this point.
No.
Unless it's on the beat a game, you don't really care.
But it's not a volley... it's not... Hold on, they've been given a blue card in the chaser game, but there's no volleyball turnover. Okay.
Yeah.
I
think that counts as unsporting conduct.
Yeah, incredibly unsporting conduct, in my opinion.
Bateman? Yes, sir. So I'd given fair card, and they've clearly demonstrated unsporting behaviour when they've been sent to the box.
Yep.
So they are now going to get a yellow card on top of their blue card.
Understood.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. No, I'm not arguing.
If you're playing
yellow card,
sport, you should grab one. I think there's even a...
that makes sense as to why there is no
Sisu sponsorship deal currently for Key UK, where it's 25% off and free shipping or something like that. Have a look on the Key UK website.
Or wait for one of the adverts to highlight, hopefully one of the sponsors to play later, maybe. We'll see what happens now. we have Malpass with the ball on the far side with a clear drive through.
Yeah, no Quaffle turnover because of that blue card.
Yeah, that blue card is non-consequential to the play in that it doesn't impact either.
So Purvis is going to have a little bit of time after the 3-second countdown. Obviously, Arj is going to be able to not advance either in that. Okay. Let's see. But the exciting thing to happen is what Tej can do here.
Oh, wait! The question is now being asked.
About
I think it is a turnover.
We do know the rules.
I'm not surprised Houghton hasn't asked to take it to the sideline because it's a foul. You're allowed to move.
Just runs away first action. So the beat's traded there. T just got a lot of spare time here. Very protected. Doesn't miss the beat. There's a goal.
Again, almost catches it there.
6, but it doesn't really matter that much. He's got a lot of time alone here. Let's see if Purvis can do it. The beat misses. It's no good extended time. Surely you expect a catch here to happen soon. It's been a long time, but Josh is so strong. Then up on the ground, another beat bounces. Great work here from.
And again inches.
Okay,
Raj
just a
coming in
moment.
now.
Raj running in behind. Beats wide. Brooms down, being called. That was an extended period there where
Raj. I thought Raj managed to sneak in there. The number of sneaky catches are they are the best and the worst thing.
Okay.
You're the team that's on the end of a sneaky catch. You are absolutely furious.
Especially if it's in swim. Oh my god.
Yeah, as tight as this is.
Frog, as we're meant to call it now, or something. Flag runner on grass. Do you hate that? I hate that. Because it's not a swim anymore because we can't use the S.
Why can't it be Fwim?
Fwim is terrible.
Flag when it matters.
I'm a frog. Frogs. I don't like it, but it's funny.
My personal opinion. In range. It's
in range. Yeah,
catch
sure.
to win.
But
catch
then we wouldn't have ridiculous slag. Catch to win is good.
Catch to win has not changed. It's still catch to win.
Let's put a form together for the IPUA. Let's send them some letters, eh? Get it officially. So while we've been nattering something, not sure what calls are being made now by the referees.
I think one of the hoops is broken.
Hoop destruction. Okay, good times.
I can see a goal ref holding a hoop in their hand, so I assume that means the hoop is broken. Which is
one of the old classics. Got to say, this has been a spicy bubble so far. Score currently even at 6-6. It does not matter unless one of these teams somehow claws 3 up. It is all on that flag runner. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay. Did I act candid and you smile at the camera?
I looked at the camera on purpose. Looked right into the lens to make sure. No, it's going to be a comfortable affair. I think where we said where you favoured Southsea and I favoured LQC, I think it has turned into that affair we expected it to be as well. Very tight. Very comfortable affair for both teams. I don't think either team expected to be in like getting dumpstered in any way.
No, definitely not, but this is very close. I mean, and the thing now is that I think you'd still consider LQC one of the top 2 teams in the country. Is that now?
I'll be really blunt. Like in my predictions, I had LQC taking this whole tournament and win the whole thing. I'll be really honest about it. And I had this and Wales being the toughest game, and Raptors.
Okay, so we'll see whichever one of these 2 teams may be having to put a game against Wales in tomorrow, close to the final.
The end of the day, I have a feeling, and this Southsea team is incredible.
Yeah.
Like, the things the turnaround from going, like, I think it was it 2021 when they went to EQC Div 2?
Yes,
and came third?
that was a good year for them.
Yeah, well, I think that's been the building blocks for them. Yep. I think they've been able to accelerate and prove that they belong up here with the best of the rest.
So, like, being a team that played Southsea a couple times last year in Olympians and had some good close games, when we ran into them at fixture 1, it was like, oh my God, what happened to these guys? They've been eating their spinach over summer, haven't they? Like,
it's not just that. I think it's the players who have joined the club.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've provided an environment now where players want to transfer to play for them.
Yeah, back to Brooms, no call. Control here held quite firmly by LQC. But Raj is going to eat it pretty quickly. Let's see what Mikey can do in the aggression. Okay, so Raj sent home. Nice time.
With a lot of time.
Jonathan. Where's the other beater? Swan running back in.
Great beat there by
Good
Swan.
beat, but they're still not going to come out with control.
Good trade.
Big driving, big trades. Let's see if Mikey can pick this one up. Mariana managing.
Oh, but now getting a chance now.
Good block. There's a chance here for Southsea. They've got some time.
Oh, great trade there.
Trade. Oh, balls everywhere. What's happening? Great trade. Good swat here by Trick. We're going to see.
Oh, and I think there's been a hit to the face on Josh, which means they might if the nose is gone, which is what I think.
We need a substitute seeker. You warmed up, Arch?
I will not do this.
Really?
I refuse to be asked to flag run. I am probably one of the worst flag runners for a game like this.
I've seen you do it, right?
Yeah, I have done it in the past. I'm not doing it in this game. This game matters way too much. I'm not the person you want to ask to flag run in this game.
Okay, I'm just. Well, I haven't got anyone else in arm's reach.
I'll do the Rebels Manchester game.
What I'd say is you're more disposable than the camera operators, who are in arms. The only people I have in arms.
Yeah, but I'm going to be 99% sure with every other game not taking place right now that having a backup flag runner is very feasible at the moment. Very feasible. So we shall see who gets called up to flag run. I'm just looking over to the sideline and I see someone I know is signed up to flag run, and it will be awful as well if they are selected. Not for the reasons that I would be, for the difference if I was picked, but for the reason that I know they will, what they are going to do. Does not matter anyway to the influence of this game.
7-6 the score currently. There was a goal in the volleyball game,
but we are no longer paying attention to that.
No,
we are paying to the part of the game that really matters. As soon as we see a change in the scoreline of probably 3, a disparity of 3, there is going to be a timeout whilst they figure out, 1, if Josh Armitage can return to this, and 2, to probably find a replacement.
Yep, we're going to have to vamp for a bit. How shall we vamp?
I mean, I don't know what changes need to be made. I think it is just a couple of moves from the two. I
mean, both these teams are playing so tight.
Yep.
And I'm not sure Raj is the type of seeker I'd want to deploy against.
I think Benel coming on changed a change of pace. I think Latoya's the guy, the player I would look to if I'm Southsea. I don't want to put Mikey, if I can afford not to, I don't want to put Mikey in the yellow, but I could put Mikey in the yellow if necessary. I think the switch from Ruben to Jonathan, I think they're very similar builds. One's slightly probably more nimble, the other one's slightly stronger, but that doesn't change too much from my perspective. In like style variants, you want someone like who's super agile and then someone who's like super strong. Because that's how you wear a snitch down. They have to play, flag run it down. You have to make them work for it. I'm just wondering who this replacement's going to be. We're going to see who the replacement flag runner is. We're looking at the sidelines just anxiously to see if there's anyone. Are you putting the ads on, yeah?
No, there are no ads.
Oh, okay.
No ads.
You would not even see Sue.
Oh yeah, Sam, it's like 50 minutes past. I need to go.
No worries.
I've got it all.
Thank you very much.
Alright, Big Pete,
I'm just putting this down somewhere safe.
are you ready to play?
Not at all.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I'm not
Just
on first though.
Watch out for Lewis Dixon and Seb. David's not playing, but everyone else is pretty formidable. But Lewis is a big man.
Shit. Oh, yellow card.
And Seb.
Right, Fizz, you can't miss that.
Score is currently 70 to London and 60 to, who are they? Southsea. No, Southsea. 70 London, 60 Southsea.
Oh, lovely beat by Mike Orridge on the Snitch. The volleyball is currently with Jack Latoy. Hot contest for the catch at the minute between Southsea and LQC. It is all to play for. It is all to play for at the minute. There's almost too much going on to know where to look. Southsea, Matt coming in for a goal, but gets blocked by LQC. Malpass on the drive, slows down a little bit. Southsea just caught, and that looks clean. That looks clean.
Score is currently 80-60 to London.
Jalen, that was all your pass to play there. Yeah, really good job.
If this catch gets called good, Southsea will have beaten London Quad Ball Club. I don't know if it's the first time, but it's still an impressive feature. The catch is good and they beat them! That is amazing. Love that. Well done, Southsea. Well done, LQC. Lovely game. Really all-time high. So much going on in that game. So interesting. So much replay value. Thank you for tuning in. I've been Chloe Durkin. Arjun and Zach have gone off to warm up for their respective games. So yes, they thank you for listening in. And yeah, have a good day. Come back for the next slot. Oh my god.